performance by the offense, too. So that's a wrap. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.